In economic news, consumers here in South Korea in April endured the biggest price surge in the country in more than 13 years, mostly as a result of Russia's war on Ukraine. Fuel prices are soaring, but that is just one of the essentials that are becoming much more costly these days. Shoppers are also facing much heftier shopping bills when they get their weekly groceries from the supermarket. Eum Ji-young with more.
South Korea's consumer prices in April saw their biggest rise in more than 13 years. Statistics Korea said on Tuesday that its consumer price index last month stood at 106.85, a surge of 4.8% from a year ago. This is the biggest increase since October 2008 during the global financial crisis. The CPI has seen on-year rises of more than 3% for 5 straight months and has jumped more than 4% in each of the past 2 months. That's well above the government's inflation target of 2%. The statistics agency attributed the rise mostly to soaring commodity and energy prices.
The rise of 4.8% in April's consumer prices has been driven by the continued sharp rise in industrial goods, including petroleum goods and processed goods, as well as a rise in the price of services. Electricity, gas and water charges have also grown further.
Amid the soaring global oil prices, largely due to the war in Ukraine, consumers have seen higher prices at the pumps in April. On average, prices of petroleum products soared by more than 34% on year. To lessen the burden on drivers, the government extended the temporary fuel tax cut by a record 30%.
We've swiftly revised the law to ease the burden of high oil prices. The revisions were implemented on May 1st. We will do our best to cooperate with related industries so that the 30% tax cut can be quickly reflected in the prices.
Aside from fuel, consumers have seen high bills last month, with electricity prices rising by 11% and gas by nearly 3%. Major items on people's grocery shopping lists have also gotten more expensive, including imported beef up nearly 29% on year and chicken climbing by 17%. With rising food prices, many people who run restaurants are worried about their livelihoods.
I'm having a hard time because most food prices have gone up, some by as much as 80%. The situation is dragging on and it's been quite hard mentally. I'm really worried it'll never end.
The cost of dining out has increased by 6.6% on year, largest rise since April 1998. Eum Ji-young, Arirang News.